They used to call the local market the magic box until the crack of 2006.
Yeah.
And now they call it the black box.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, in between all of this, we have to find our route and to try and explain them by delivering, using professional services. You could do a little better. Nowadays, the market is down by 63%. We're only down by 55%. So, which I consider to be a good job. However, most investors don't find it that palatable.
Sure.
So, there's still a bit of way to go.
Well, it's difficult because when the market is going up, then individuals think they can manage the money better themselves.
Absolutely.
And they say, aren't I clever? Didn't I do a good job because I've gone up? And when the market's going down, they say, well, I'm sorry, you don't have any money left to invest anymore. Yeah. So
well, investor education
is
a subject on which we are spending a fair amount of our time.
Right.
And that goes, by, first of all, teaching and coaching the relationships officer in the bank so that when they interact with their clients, they know what to tell. Yeah. Because I was quite puzzled when I discovered initially that many people make an investment decision by looking in the rear view mirror. Sure. So, the fund gone up by 50% last year. That's a good product. I want some of it. Well, is it going to do as well this year? So time horizon is also a concept which you have to explain time and time again. I have some cash available, a couple of million reals. However, I might be using it 6 months down the road to buy a piece of land. Well, then you should really park it into something safe rather than go into the equity market. Yeah. So this type of thing is.
And how do you organise those educational forums? Do you do them all yourselves, or do you invite speakers in from outside?
We have not gone for the moment through forum. We do in-house training of the salespeople.
Right.
That's part of their curriculum when they join the bank and join the company, and it's repeating the same message time and time again. Absolutely.
What do you come here for? Because then this is outside of your market. I was in Saudi Arabia, so I know the type of market there and the challenges you face. Well, when you come to, say, Middle East Fund Forum, what do you find of value here?
Well, I think it's interesting to put what we do in Saudi Arabia in perspective with what is done elsewhere in the region, even though I strongly believe that the Saudi market is the most meaningful market in this region, if not only because of the demographics. The population is huge, and that's really the driving force on the peninsula. However, it's interesting to see, what competitors are offering, and one of the beauties of a forum like this is that you get to meet competitors, you get to meet providers as well. So it's the networking thing.
But we're not a competitor, you know that.
Provider, that's what I said.
That's it. We haven't got a license yet.
Well, welcome to the club, because by the latest count, the number of licenses which have been granted by the CMA, it now totals a whopping 104 licenses.
When I left a year and a half ago, I think it was 40 licenses.
Well, it's now up to 104 licenses.
Wow.
And on the management side, on the asset management side, the number of licenses is 75.
75.
So welcome to the club.
Yeah.
In the meantime, the market has contracted by 30%.
Yes.
So, we have a shrinking...
I'm going to have to write these
things
down
all of us are going to be extremely slim because, we have a shrinking pie and a growing number of people around the table.
What's also, of course, and it was a crucial problem, recruiting people in Saudi Arabia.
That's still on the agenda, pretty much.
Presumably, every time you have a license, you've got to have a compliance officer, a CIO, CEO, and I think one or two other staff as well. So that means you've now got 70 times 75...
Absolutely.
Experienced people, and there weren't so many in that market at the time.
Every one of my employees potentially has got 75 or 74 job offers on the table.
Yeah. How do you keep them in that environment? The brand is good, but...
of course, I'm a great manager, so they love working with me. But besides that fact, which doesn't always work, it's finding the right balance in terms of, job opportunities, belonging to an international group, of course, financial incentives. But it's a difficult exercise. And clearly, it's driving our cost base up for all of us.
But you've also got distribution. And if you were going to talk to anyone about entering the Saudi market, surely it makes more sense to partner with a group who's got distribution, who's got a branch network, rather than getting a license yourself and trying to replicate it. And is there anyone who's just got a license and has actually succeeded in their own right, as opposed to partnering with an existing bank?
No, not really. I mean, I think if you look at the newcomers in the industry, only one has made some significant progress because it has some excellent first-class social contacts in the kingdom.
Right.
All of the others, including us, are fully dependent on their parentage.
Yeah.
And, when I look at my company, we have good parentage. The two shareholders, one is experienced in asset management. The other one has got a huge image and footprint in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Mm-hmm. So that's a tremendous plus. And it's helping us, push the product forward. The bank in the kingdom has well over 400,000 clients.
Mm.
So
400,000.
Yeah.
That's a very high proportion of the population, the banking population anyway. Yeah. Wow.